All right, everybody, let's see what the Earth Magic deck has to say today. I'm going to pull a card from the Earth Magic deck. I'm going to pull a card from my Law of Attraction coaching cards. And I will pull one more card. I'm not sure from which deck yet. I'll wait and see what I'm guided to do. Shaman. Ancient healing wisdom. This is one of the first cards that came up for me when I got this deck. So I'm getting that either a lot of you're either waking up some ancient healing wisdom and gifts, or you're in need of connecting with someone who has already woken up these gifts so that they can assist you with some healing. Okay? That's the message that I'm getting. The deep, compassionate eyes of this Native American shaman portray the wisdom of one who has seen and one who knows. He has witnessed visions, spirits, suffering, and joy, and knows that everything that exists has spirit, has spirit's intentionality behind it. Able to travel beyond the veil of ordinary reality, the shaman's primary assignment is to discern and maintain the balance between what his human community takes from the natural world and what it gives back. When this relationship is out of balance, the shaman must do whatever is necessary to restore it. Balance equals healing. The shaman lives his life in ceremony and treats everything with reverence, including the great mystery of death and the even greater mystery of life. He works with his spirit helpers, including his ancestral spirits, to help him in his service to his people and to the Earth Mother, providing a liaison between the spiritual and physical worlds. Charged with relieving suffering as one of his priorities, the shaman does so by first always tending to the spiritual wound, the source of all illness. These healing powers have been passed along over the millennia from the ancient ones who knew the healing and curative powers of spirit. All illnesses, whether physical, emotional, or psychological, stem from an illness of spirit. It may be due to soul loss, psychic intrusions, ancestral karma, or any other spiritual causes that could be contributing to the manifest condition for which you seek help. Whatever other methodologies or remedies you pursue, whether allopathic, alternative, or a combination, let the healing of your spirit be your priority. Know that the deepest spiritual wound is the illusion of being separate from Source, God, Great Spirit, or whatever name you give the Creator. It is the trick of the mind that creates this sense of separation. This is a time for deep healing, starting with your relationship with Spirit. Call upon your spirit guides and ancestors to help you with any emotional, mental, or physical healing that you need. Call upon the Creator to assist you in mending any rift in your relationship with Spirit. Choose thoughts that support wholeness and well-being. Allow any darker thoughts or shadows to appear as well, but simply observe them as they arise in consciousness, then dissolve. See yourself as healed, whole, and complete and it shall be. This is the healing that most are in need of. It's the healing of the soul, of the spirit, of the emotional body. And when we can get to the root and healing of that, then the entire tree flourishes and blossoms. So you have to be willing to admit that you need some healing work done. Because sometimes that wound that's never been healed will block you from reaching other goals. When I see people who are suffering from excess weight and illness, usually I pick up as I'm with them or spend time with them, it's a deep-wounded emotional pain. And when they're ready, they will seek the answer and heal that. And then the weight and the pain and the need to protect oneself falls away. So if you've struggled with weight or something like that your whole life, perhaps it's time to get in touch with somebody who can help you heal and release and let go and forgive the past, to truly move on and get the poison out of the wound. Let it heal so that you can truly call in the life that you want. Forgiving isn't about whether or not the other person deserves it or not. It's about you letting go of the pain from the experience. That's the message from the Mother Earth deck, and that's pretty deep. I've been being guided to be more available and advertise more because more people are actually going to be seeking services such as mine. Okay. So Law of Attraction card is Childlike Young Adventure. Okay, childlike young adventure. Spirit requires play. We want to heal this spirit. We have to heal this inner child, and we have to let it out to play again. Use our imagination. Adventure, to flourish, grow, and create an amazing life. The playful imagination is vital to finding the key to what makes your heart sing, to find your inner peace and joy. You will see an improvement in all areas of your life once you understand the value of using your playful imagination, of laughter, and sharing creative space with others. Okay? So many of us are afraid to be ourselves and playful and joyful laughter because somebody else is going to jump in with some grown-up or some insults or tear us down in some way. You know what? Brave the storm. Be funny and childlike and laugh anyways. Because if you just keep being in joy and growing and expanding your happiness, sooner or later, Grumpy's going to get off the fence. I'm going to come and join you. That, or you'll just call in so many other happy people that, you know what, Grumpy will get up and leave. And it won't matter because you will be surrounded by a whole bunch of other happy people. Okay, so let's see what comes up here. New home. Moving is a step in the right direction for you. It's time to move on. It's time to move on from some bad scenes, some bad spaces, some places that aren't serving you anymore. Maybe it's a new home for your ideas, you know, a new space for your dreams to grow in. And some of us are going to have to move into a new space. You may not be completely thinking you're ready for that, but the universe might just nudge you forward whether you're ready or not. And I'm getting the message that too many of us are focusing on the closed doors and more of us need to focus on the opening ones. Okay? Some of them were a little stuck before, but so many of them are opening up this week. And with new openings, sometimes it means leaving comfort and knowing behind and taking some leaps of faith and some changes. So just pay attention to new opportunities for growth, new space, new expansion. I'll pull one more card here from the Psychic Tarot deck, and we'll see what card comes up from there for us to focus on this week. Okay, well, that goes with the other one. Emotional loss. Sometimes we have to let go of certain people, places, and things because our spirit, our soul, our life path, our journey is growing in another direction. And it needs to grow. It needs a new beginning. It needs a fresh start. And sometimes that means leaving other things behind. People, places, things, ways of doing things, jobs. So there's going to be some disruptions this week and some changes. So to be forewarned is sometimes beneficial. Know that the changes are moving you forward and for the better. You might not see it or feel it or sense it immediately in the moment when it's happening. But trust, just trust that the changes that are coming in are for the better. Okay? That's the messages for this week. There's a lot of healing going on. There's a lot of changes. And there's a lot of new beginnings coming. While with new beginnings comes closing doors of other things. Okay? So, endings, new beginnings. Stay calm, get still, and get in touch with your happy inner self, right? And go seek some help. If you're not able to get there yourself, find someone who helps with the mind and spirit healings. Someone like myself. Smiles to all of you out there. This is the message for the week of February 6th to the 13th. Smiles to you. Thanks for subscribing and supporting me that way. Thank you for commenting on the videos. Thank you so much for sharing them with other people because I really appreciate, that it gets out there to the people who need to hear it. Smiles to you. It's me, Dana.